She's popularly known for her role as Enhle in the soapie Skeem Saam, and now she's gripped the nation and many hearts in her role as Amo in the Mzansi Magic hit telenovela, The Queen. She made her acting debut just 3 years ago, and already Natasha Thahane has grown as a favorite of many South African fans. Natasha joins us on the show to discuss her short but very exciting career so far and to talk about the many plans she has in line for her future in television and the acting industry in general. Natasha, pleasure to have you with us.
Thank you for having me.
And much appreciated that we could have you here. As one of the floor people here has just said that you look good on the pillows. You look good on the pillows.
Right, because I'm matching with the pillows.
Can you believe it? What kind of compliment is that?
I got the theme, guys. I got the memo.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll live with it as long as you accept. I thought it was being rude, but it's fine. If you are okay with that, no problem.
Fine.
3 years into the movie or television industry and already making waves, and people, want you here, want you there. I was going through your bio and noticed that you've appeared in, even though in smaller roles elsewhere, but the list is long. How many parts have you played so far?
Lost count.
Yes.
Because I started doing my short films like
Yes.
the Lokshin Bioscopes and like I see our stories and all of that. So I think I did one like I see, and I did 3 Lokshin Bioscopes, and then I did Saints and Sinners, and then the Queen, and then Skeem Saam. So 3 big roles, 3 lead roles, supporting and featured.
And the Queen making waves, huh? People love it.
Pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Yes.
I'm working with the people who have been in the industry for so long.
Yes.
And I'm one of the youngest as well, television and age 40. So like experience, having to learn from them is just humbling.
But the production values of the Queen, I must give you guys credit. And please pass my compliments to them and say, I think it's exceptional work. And the storyline as well.
Thank
and
you.
I suppose you're now, notwithstanding the fact that you've got your own personality, people increasingly are seeing you as the personalities that you portray on television.
Yeah.
Which between the 2 that I mentioned is the stickiest or the stickier of the 2 where people say, no, you are this person.
Yeah.
Which personality?
I think they're not really similar,
Yeah.
but it's different platforms, different markets as well.
Yeah.
So with the other market, it was like a bigger audience.
Yes.
And the other one is pay TV, so it's like a smaller audience, but they know what they want. It's a more
Yes.
difficult audience.
Yes.
But people recognize me as Enhle more than, well, I think both of them now.
Yes.
I think more than anything, Natasha's starting to be stronger.
And
I think just balancing between Natasha Thahane
Yes.
and my roles on screen. I feel like a lot of young people can just relate to Natasha as much as they can relate to my characters as well. So most of them get to know me as Natasha
Yes.
more than my characters.
Well, 3 years is relatively a short time, right, in your line of business, but already making waves and people paying attention, which must be a wonderful feeling. But you've got to sustain it. How has it been so far, and do you already feel the pressures of how you are going to sustain your career?
Not really, I just want to stay true to myself. I just turned 21, so I'm also growing as a human being. I'm growing spiritually, professionally, and emotionally. I'm going through having to accept my flaws because I'm still so young, but now there's 700,000 people who are always on my Instagram, be like, oh my gosh, Muhle.
700,000 people.
So some of them will be like, so mean.
But that's pressure, isn't it?
That it is pressure,
Yeah.
but like I said, Gutsi, I just want to stay true to myself and do what feels right for me.
Yeah.
Because no one knows this vision, because that's why people don't believe in you. People never believed in me before, and now I'm here.
And was it a deliberate effort on your part to get into television and participate in the soapies and the telenovelas that you are now renowned for?
Not really. I can really
I
say
have a
this-
sense it was accidental.
it's God's will.
Really?
God's will.
Tell me about the accident that led to the current situation.
I went to my first open audition. It was an open audition. I was number 900 and something.
Yeah.
And then I got to the top 15, and then top 5, then screening, and then I got the gig, terms and conditions, and then I was studying accounting.
Yes.
My dad was like, no, you need to focus on school.
Yeah.
And then my mom believed in me. She was like, no, this is for you. Like, I'm telling you this now. This is for you. And then later on, I used to bank classes to go to auditions, got the first gig, I got the next ones, I got all of them, and with ads as well, got ads. And then I got Skeem Saam. that started.
And then the
and then
floodgates opened.
it just went crazy.
Yes.
It went so crazy, and it feels great.
Yeah.
It feels so great, you know, to be 21 and to be where I am.
Yes.
It feels so, so great.
I'm sure there are many
It feels
young
great.
people who'd pay anything to get to where you are.
And that's why I want to embrace this moment. I want to
Yes.
appreciate, and I want to appreciate the people around me who helped me get to this moment as well, because he can't come down and do it himself. He needs to send people your way to help you get to where he wants you to be. So...
Who are you talking about?
God.
Who are you talking about? Your grandfather is the Archbishop Tutu.
And
Yeah?
yeah.
That's why I'm asking, who are you talking about? Because you see, in his case, he may be having a direct line. So I just want to establish if you have any other connections to God, one way or another. How is he doing, by the way?
He's a strong man. He's a strong man, and Ugogo is there
Yes.
with Ukulu, you know what I mean? And they always there together. So I think the support and the love of the family just keeps him going. But he's well.
Yeah, well, I saw the picture, you know, when he appeared on television.
Yeah.
I really did not feel good, I must tell you. And when he spoke about the support for, you know, the laws to be changed in several countries on assisted suicide and because, you know, he's such a vibrant man, and to see him frail and seemingly in pain like that was not was painful to so many of us. But, you know, you must tell him, we still love him, we're paying attention to what he's doing, and we still take moral guidance from him. So I just had to tell you that, because he's a very important person to so many of us in South Africa. You know this, and you've seen for yourself. Let's put you under the spotlight. It's not about the arch, it's about you now.
Yes.
So, where to? From here, you are already working with the established, veteran, celebrated personalities on the Queen, but you've got to carve your own road going forward.
Definitely.
Yeah, what are you working on?
I want to further my studies.
Yeah.
I want to further my studies, and I just got a scholarship. So I want to go study, come back, and create more jobs. Because I feel like there's so many kids with degrees who ask us who haven't even studied for jobs, you know what I mean? So that's why I want to come back and create jobs and make sure people go to school and they feel the value of going to school and getting jobs after that.
So where are you going to study?
I'm going to study in New York.
Okay. Well, you know, I was wondering, I'm going to go and study. So I was thinking to myself, why don't you just study where you are? So
No, it's so difficult in South Africa because I feel like I will not have a job in SA because it's so small.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be easier to get it. So that's why I guess I'm going to keep delaying my studies.
Yes.
So I need to leave to further my studies,
Yes.
and then I'll come back and be like, okay.
going where, film school or what kind of
Film
study?
school,
Okay.
yes.
And what school is that you have in mind, or you don't?
I already got a scholarship, so
Ah,
I can't
excellent.
really say much yet.
Oh, I thought because you've
until
got
I
a
pack my
scholarship,
bags and
that's
leave.
why you must disclose.
I have to disclose, yes, but I'm still done with I'm just doing the visas and everything.
Oh, I see.
And then,
Okay.
yes.
And when is the whole thing happening? When are you taking up your scholarship?
I can't really say because of work now, so
Okay.
you don't give people go. So okay, she's gonna leave. She's gonna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right.
yeah.
So you know.
So it's giving away the story type of thing.
Yes.
One way or the other.
Ah, well, you know, for some of us, give the story. It's all right.
No.
We'll be strong. We can cope with whatever. But any other areas of arts and performance that you're looking at, or it's just going to be acting and movie making going forward?
I want to do theater. I was speaking to my best friend, Pretty, and I was like, you know what, girl, we need to do this. We need to do
Yes.
theater. But it's so closed in Johannesburg. Like, I feel like people are just keeping it to themselves, and they don't want to let us in. So it's like
Not
so
yet.
hard.
I don't know. Maybe I should disagree with you. I don't think so.
We've
I
tried.
don't know. I've not worked in theater, but
We've tried.
Yes.
We have tried.
Uh-huh.
And we are trying with the people on screen already
Yeah.
to get into theater. But they just like close
So
it up.
the theater community is a closed community.
I feel like it is.
Yeah?
Because we've been trying.
With other people who are already on TV
Yeah.
and in film. Oh,
My friend is on TV. We've tried together.
Yeah.
We have people who go to, let's just write something and then get funding and all of that.
Yeah.
That's also difficult. You know what I mean? So, but that's what I'm saying, Guti, we need to create more jobs.
what's your take anyway of the South African movie scene and the TV scene?
It's growing.
Yeah.
It is growing. There's amazing talent out there. there's amazing young talent as well. And it's great to see people investing in their craft more than this whole fame thing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So people can say, but Instagram, whatever. But more than anything, we know we're here for our craft and we want to invest in our craft and want to do good as well. But I feel like it's growing.
You know, you
Definitely
spoke
growing.
about the accident that created the opportunity, and there are many people who want breaks in life. And very briefly, you tell me from where you're sitting now and being very grateful, as you said earlier on, if you were to give advice or just share a sense of how to go for it, what would you say to a 17-year-old who's sitting right here in front of you? Tell this 17-year-old, what do you think? What should I do?
I feel like you need to believe in something. It doesn't have to be God, but you just need to believe.
Yeah.
You need to believe in yourself. You need to believe because it's going to keep you going. There are going to be doors that are just going to shut right in your face and be like, just give up. No. But if you believe in something, it's going to keep you going, you know. And you need to just work hard. There's so many people with those qualifications, but bahlezi ngazo, bafuna ukuthi zize kubona. And I feel like in the industry, there's so many people from KZN, from Limpopo, and people from Soweto sihlezi. I'm from Soweto, sihleli. You know, but SABC is right here. The station is right here. All these stations are right here. Soweto TV is right in Soweto. But people are chilling. Knock at that door. Be like, this is what I want to do. I went to an audition near Soweto TV. And I stood in that line, and I didn't get the presenting gig. But did I stop? No. So you need to believe in something. You need to keep going. You need to keep going.
I take your advice. Faith and discipline is what will keep you going.
Definitely.
Thanks very much, Natasha,
Thank you,
and everything of the best.
Thank you.
I don't want to read anywhere that you have now disclosed where you're going, how, when, and so forth, and you did not want to tell us here. I'll hold it against you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Much appreciated that you could spend time with us here on the program. Well, there you are, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's program. We're inviting you to join us again next time. But in the meantime, give us feedback. Write to us. Email address is tonight@modise.tv on Twitter. You join us at Tim Modise on Facebook. What do you do on Facebook, by the way?
I've got fake fan pages.
What is it called? You like on
comment,
Facebook. They
yes.
call it like. Okay. All right. You like us on Facebook, and it's Tonight with Tim Modise. From us, good night to you.